So here's the first little project that I did. So here's my little St. Paddy's gnome. He turned out pretty cute actually. You might recognize this is that humongous sock that I got from Dollarama recently. So they were above the knee socks and they are absolutely huge. I could probably get 3 projects out of this one sock. It's massive. Holy moly. And they were I think they were $3. And they're so nice and soft. But I looked at high and low trying to find a green fluffy sock, and that was the only thing I could come up with. So I cut it, and on top of the little head here, I actually have one of those little styrofoam cones just to help hold this up because it is quite long and it is kind of heavy and it was just flopping over. So that's what I have holding up the little hat here. If you're not familiar with my gnomes, I will put a link so that you can see how I make the actual body part here, but it's basically just made out of socks, just regular tube socks and regular rice. And that's basically it. And anyway, so the actual instructions, I will post that as well. They're really simple to make, and then you can dress them however you want. You can make them St. Paddy's Day themed, you can make them Easter themed. I've seen where some people put little bunny ears on their little gnomes as well to make them look like more Easter theme. But they are so cute, and this cute little orange beard, I got this from my awesome friend Tina Kazarian. It came like this little beard right here, and so it came with these little elastic loops that you're supposed to put around your ears. So I just cut those off, and then I just cut a little piece of this. So I'll be able to make a few more gnomes out of this, but it's just perfect for St. Paddy's Day. It's just awesome. I love it. And so yeah, I just cut a little piece off and glued it on with the glue gun, and I think that turned out pretty stinking cute. The other thing she also sent me, she's always hooking me up with things I can't find here, and she sent me these little mustaches as well. I think if I was to do maybe a white beard, which I have some of that full white fur, this might work better with the little green little mustache, but I think I'll try that next. But that's the gnome that I came up with. So he's pretty cute. So the next one that I decided I wanted to do, I wanted to stay along the theme of, with the St. Paddy's theme. So of course I had to make a snowman. So you might recognize these little hats are from Dollar Tree. You get 5 in a little package. And I plan on using these little hats. I bought a couple packages of these because I plan on spray painting them black, and then I'm going to use them for my Christmas snowmen. I will also post a link on how you make these adorable little snowmen out of socks and rice as well. They're super, super easy. And yeah, so I just cut the little bit of the dark top of this sock off, and I use that for the scarf, the top of the scarf, and then I put some of this eyebrow or eyelash wool or whatever you call that, and then I just cut a little bit more of that sock and made a little scarf. I had some little shamrocks kicking around the house, and this is just some jute twine that I just made a couple little loops and stuck it to a little wooden heart that I had, and voila, there you go. So this is what it looks like underneath here. And that just kind of helps hold up the little hat. There we go. He's pretty cute. And then the third little project that I did, of course, I wanted something for Easter. So this is what I came up with. Here's my little sock bunny. Pretty cute. Pretty happy with the way this little guy turned out. Now you might recognize these little ears actually came from Dollarama. They came in a 2-pack and they were attached to these little alligator clips. So I just pulled them off the clips and I glued them right in front of the part here where I tied off the top of the sock. So that kind of helps hold the ears up a little bit. And then I made my own little tail. It's actually, I think it's maybe actually a little bit too big. When it's sitting down, it looks okay, but I actually made this little tail out of the really, really soft cloths that you can get at Dollar Tree, you know, in the man aisle where they have like all the automotive cleaning supplies and all that kind of stuff. So all I did was I just put a couple cotton roll, like little cotton batten in there, or you could probably use like paper towel or Kleenex or anything. And then I just kind of stuffed them in there, and I used a little elastic band and tied it around and cut it, and then it left me with this cute little tail. Like I think it actually is a little bit too big. I might make another one, make it a little bit smaller, but it's still pretty darn cute anyhow. And yeah, there is my little bunny. And I just drew on with the felt marker here the little face and a little button nose. Yeah, he's pretty cute. So there you have it. So there's some ideas for you guys that you can still, you know, play with your with your rice and your socks. I'm still playing. It's crazy. I know at Christmas time everybody was making these little sock snowmen and gnomes like nobody's business. I don't have a clue how many I ended up making, but I know a lot of you also made a lot. So now I've got you some other options that you can play around with. So I hope you guys have fun with these ideas. Please let me know in the description box if you try them, and I'd love to see if you make any, shoot me an email or whatever, and I'd love to see some of the pictures that you have that you're making. So there you have it. There's a little project for you for Easter and for St. Paddy's Day. All right, everybody, till next time, I'll catch you again. Bye for now.